I think, Grace spoke to those kind of eco-fascist solutions that have been bandied about. I also think, we saw a lot of the response to the pandemic being like, oh, the earth is healing without people around it, and seeing that narrative seep in there as well. And actually, rather than, interrogating the capitalist motivations behind how we are producing the issues with the planet, and the way that things did, we did see that kind of shift when lockdown first hit, and there was very much not use of public transport, nor cars and vehicles, etc. How do we shift the conversation from, oh, earth is healing, and kind of eco-fascist lines around what is happening, to people understanding that it's the kind of inherent motivations of capitalism to make us extract and utilize resources in a way that is contrary to our survival. So no, like climate justice cannot happen under capitalism, but it also can't happen under white supremacy. I also think, just to kind of really quickly contextualize the kind of microcosm that we're seeing with this in universities, like UK universities hold over £15 billion in investments. A lot of those investments are in spaces that are caught up in the arms trade, in climate injustice, and all of this stuff. And I think, as a microcosm of that, we can see that these things aren't possible. They cannot be convened. They cannot be reconciled, because the interests of the wealthy, the interests of the folks at the top, the interests of people who want to see those economic relationships continue, are always going to scream louder, are always going to amass more noise, unless we collectively resist that in a way that speaks to liberation, not just for ourselves, but towards climate justice, racial justice, economic justice, all forms of social justice in the broadest possible sense.